I got my mic that makes me feel important today, which means we're about to have a little chat, a little discussion. I'm using my back camera today, so I don't know what I look like. So this is very like weird for me because I'm already trying to get used to the camera, which I'm not used to yet. And now I have to like just thug it out. Let's begin. When I was a child, back, way back when I was pretty young, I was quite the extroverted child, as my parents would say. I remember myself too. I would say hi to everyone I would see, ask questions, always smiling, just quite the jolly kid to be around, even throughout middle school. But now I was like really annoying, but I was still pretty talkative, pretty extroverted. And then came COVID. COVID is what ultimately destroyed me. Wait, but let me clarify. When I was a child, I was still a quirky weird kid, but I was just, let me stop with the accent, but I was still like, you know, pretty extroverted, but I still like was a, you know, quirky, weird, whatever you want to call it. But during COVID, I literally like, people don't understand when I still say this, but like COVID literally destroyed me. Like it changed me. I was isolated in the corner of my room. But one thing I give to COVID, I did work out, so COVID low-key got me in shape a little bit. During COVID, like I was isolated in my room, barely went out, talked to my family here and there, and then I realized that my high school friends were just my high school friends. I essentially had no friends throughout all of COVID. And then like, I became a Discord kid. But like, as much as I was scared to talk to real people, I was scared to talk to people online. I was scared. Like I feared talking to people. Like the longer I stayed in my room, the more I became more anxious, which is how I started having anxiety. Whenever I talk to anybody, like I would overthink literally every single situation, make every situation awkward. Like it was quite terrible, I won't lie to you. And then COVID would happen when I was in 8th grade, and then I went back to school freshman year, but we had masks on until like mid-freshman year. Then we took it off, but for the longest time I still had it on. I thought I was bugly, fugly, chugly, like crazy. But yeah, I kept my mask on for a very long time, because you know how everybody wear a mask, right? And you would like try to guess what people look like, right?
Yeah, right.
If they were cute or whatever. But the thing is, there were some people who I thought were cute. They would take off their mask.
Chopped.
No offense, but they were chopped. I'm being honest. And I thought I was gonna be chopped. But I took it off. They were like, oh my God, you're actually pretty. Really backhanded compliment, but I'll take it, I guess. But yeah, and I didn't really start to not feel insecure until like summer or sophomore year, going into junior year. But I was still like anxious, overthinker, awkward. I feel like a lot of people use like awkward, quirky interchangeably. But like when I said I was awkward, I don't mean like, oh my God, you're so awkward, quirky, weird. I mean like, like, like I was the awkward, like you could feel it. You can sense the awkward aura when you were in the room. I've gotten better though. But like, okay, starting out, I'll be using awkward, weird, quirky interchangeably. But yeah, actually, that's a lie. I would tell you when like there's a difference, but I'll be using it interchangeably throughout the rest of the video now. Throughout all of middle school, high school in general, even like before pre-COVID, after COVID, I was pretty weird, quirky, awkward, whatever you want to call it. And I feel like people were always on me about it, like in subtle ways. But the older I got, the more I start to catch on. People like just like, I don't know, just be like weird comments that I'll get to in a bit, but it just be like, what the fuck are you trying to say? You know what I mean? Especially since like I'm black, dark skin and African, triple homicide. They put black girls in a certain box of how they're supposed to be or act. Even like on TV, you don't really see like dark-skinned black girls represented or showcased as awkward or quirky. That was until I discovered chewing gum. Back in my day, way back in my day when I was on Netflix, I watched it and I was like, damn, I love this shit. First of all, in chewing gum, the main actress, I'm forgetting her name, but she was black, right? She was dark skinned and she was African. This hoe was literally me, like we twins, like we locked in, like that's my sister, that's my homie, that's my homegirl. But that like really, like a show like that really like let me know like, hey, you're not like you're weird, but like you're not like you're weird. Just be you. You're not the only one. And even if I was the only one, that doesn't mean I should have to change myself because everybody's something else that I'm not. And then soon later, I discovered Insecure. Issa, she's also black. I learned that she's also African too. And she's dark skinned. Oh my God. That just made me feel like I healed a part of my like inner child almost, you know. And Insecure is such like an amazing show. Like any age range, like you would love it honestly. But I feel like the older you get, the more you start to relate to it. It's like my comfort show. Like I rewatch it all the time. Honestly, I'm gonna have to rewatch it again because literally the older you get, the more you start to relate to the themes in the show. But yeah, that show was like the love of my life. And just those two shows were like my experiences of being like a quirky, weird, awkward black girl or whatever. So first, right, I like to, like when I talk to people, I don't use the word banter because I'm just like, I don't fucking know you. I feel like even if you have mutual friends with someone, you should never use the word banter. Like you should talk to the person formally until you guys get to the actual friend stage. You shouldn't be using rude banter with me. But there was this guy who I met at this event and I was being nice and formal to him and he thought I was flirting, but I'll be honest, I flirt without even knowing. One of my pretty cool perks about me, you know, just got it like that. I just be flirting without even knowing I'm flirting. But anyways, we were talking, I told him like my interests or whatever, and along the lines while we were talking, he just kept saying, you're weird, you're weird, you're weird. And I'm like, what are you trying to say? He was like, oh, you don't want to know. You're weird. I'm just like, is he saying weird like, nigga, like, you're weird as fuck? Or nigga, you're weird? Or like, you're weird, you know? You're a little weird. And I kept asking him, like, you need to clarify this. He's like, cause later I found out he was actually interested in me. Like, if you want to keep talking to me, I need to know what you mean by I'm weird. He's like, you're just a little whitewashed, you know, because you talk proper and just everything about you. I'm just like, hey, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I'm so confused. Like, how am I supposed to talk to you? Especially since I just met you. How the fuck do you want me to talk to you? That makes no fucking sense, actually. Like, a bitch can't like to like watch anime, take walks, crochet and shit. Like, I know I'm cool. If I'm cool, just say I'm cool. Don't try to say weird shit like I'm whitewashed. Like, you're putting me in a fucking box. Oh yeah, and he was African. I just need to mention that. There's also another African dude. I was in high school. We were chatting it up, and I was telling him I like anime and my favorite anime, and he was like, "You're the first girl who I know who likes anime," and I'm like, "What? What are you talking about?" It's like, do you not talk to women? Do you? Am I the first woman that you talk to? Who are you talking to, actually? No, like, do you talk to people? But anyway, oh yeah, And then like, so I bleached my brows a few weeks ago. There's a YouTube video, you should watch it. That I bleached my brows. But here how it looks. This is how it looks right now. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like slowly turning black. But yeah, I bleached my brows, and then, I don't know if you guys know how like the African community gets. There's like this community I'm part of at my college, and she's like, "Are you okay? Are you going through something?" And I was like, I just kind of played off. I was like, "Yeah, you know, I've been going through it." And then she was like, "Yeah, like, why would you bleach your brows?" And I'm just like, I don't know, man. I don't even know. I just played it off because like I know what to get. And then like my friend goes to dance practice, and these girls just be looking at me. I'm just like, what a nigga do? What a nigga do? And then like the thing about the African community, especially around where I'm at, that I hate is like whenever you do something that I guess like they deem unacceptable, that means you're a fake African and you're not part of the community. Like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. And it's just like so weird to me. Like, but then it's like I feel like if you're in, I guess, awkward, quirky, black, or whatever you want to like call it, you just embrace that. Cause we're fucking breaking barriers. Like, they want to put us in a fucking box as black girls, as African girls, as dark-skinned girls. But no, we literally can be like whoever the fuck we want. That's what's so cool about being an awkward, quirky black girl. We're not in the box. Like, we literally have the ability to do whatever the fuck we want. And a lot of people hate that because they don't expect you to go out of your way to do that. You know, it's not always about being rebellious or anything. It's just like you embracing you doing whatever the fuck you want. That's what it means to be an awkward, quirky black girl. And yeah, just like love yourself, embrace it. Fuck all the people, honestly. Yeah, and you think, and like if people think you're like any less black, or you think you're doing white girl things, or you're trying to be different, okay, like, do you want a cookie? But yeah, guys, like, just love yourselves. Like, I love myself. I'm embracing it. I love being an awkward, quirky black girl. I mean, I do need to like calm down and like the actual being awkward, because I be awkward as fuck sometimes. It's like, it makes me feel uncomfortable. But yeah, man, thank you so much for watching my video. Let me know if you like me chatting it up. Comment down below if I said anything that you liked, or anything else you want to see, or just comment because you want to comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much. That was my video for today. Welcome back. I got this microphone to feel important, which means we got shit to talk about.